Okay, so we're going to talk about parallel lines and perpendicular lines. Parallel lines are two lines that never intersect, like railroad tracks. Perpendicular means they intersect at right angles, 90 degrees. So typical problems would look something like this. Find a line parallel to y equals 4x plus 5. Now, if I'm on a line parallel to this, I know the slopes have to be the same. So if the slopes are the same, the slope I need is 4, because that's the slope of that line. I need to go through that point. So I know the slope is 4. I know I need that point. I'm going to use the point slope form. And that's what I work through here. Go ahead and pause it, check my work, make sure I didn't screw anything up. And you'll see that it's right. The main thing you have to realize, parallel means the two lines have to have the same slope. So if I want a line parallel to this one, the slope has to be the same as this one. So it's basically all this here is just a simple way of saying m equals 4. Perpendicular, on the other hand, is a little different. Find a line perpendicular to y equals 2/5 x minus 4. That goes through the point 4, 1. Okay, so perpendicular means they're at right angles. And that also tells me the slope of the line I need that's going to be perpendicular to this one is the negative reciprocal of 2/5. So I need a negative and the reciprocal. So the negative reciprocal of 2/5 is negative 5/2. This is the slope I need. I'm using this equation to help me get the slope, but it's the negative reciprocal. So go to my point slope form, plug in my point, plug in my slope, and talk you through this a little bit. I'm going to distribute that negative 5/2, and I want to focus in right here. 2 goes into negative 4, negative 2 times. Negative 2 times negative 5 is 10. That's one way to simplify. That gets the numbers down smaller. I could just take negative 5 times negative 4, which is a positive 20, divided by 2 is 10. However you want to get there, that's how you have to think. And if I keep simplifying, I get my line is y equals negative 5/2 x plus 11. So this line and this line are perpendicular to each other. They are going to cross at right angles. So go back through these, practice them a little bit. Remember, parallel, slopes are the same. Perpendicular, slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. You could take, if you want to check for perpendicular, you take the two slopes, multiply them together. If you get negative 1, then I know the lines are perpendicular.